Once we've uploaded all of our files to the web host, the next step is to create a MySQL database. Now you can do this via the cPanel inside of your web hosting account. So you'll just log in to cPanel on studentwebhosting.com and then navigate to the MySQL Databases section. So if you're in the home screen, you just scroll down a little bit, or you can use the quick find right here and just start to type MySQL. But if you scroll down a little bit, the databases section is about 3/4 of the way down, and you'll just select MySQL Databases. So click in here, and you can see I already have a couple of test databases set up, but it's as easy as assigning a new name. So you can call this My New Website, or whatever name you want to create for your database, and then go ahead and click Create Database. Now that will create a new database inside of your account, and it'll pop down here underneath this list. And once you've assigned a new database, or rather created a new database, then you'll create a new username and assign that username to your database. So your database has its own usernames and passwords that can access the data inside of the databases. So you'll create a username as well. You'll just fill out the username and password. So you'll just say username, password, fill out another password. Make sure you have the proper strength there on your passwords. Select create user. That will then create a user. And then the last step you need to do is assign a user to a database. So you'll come down here, select the user that you just barely created, select the database that you just barely created, and click add. Those are the 3 steps you need to complete, and you want to do them in that order. So step 1, create the database. Step 2, create the user. Step 3, add the user to the database. And when you click add, it'll ask you which permissions do you want to give to the user. Just make sure all of those checkboxes are checked so that this user has full read, write access to the database. And you'll need to remember not only the database name, but the database username and password that you assigned, because we'll need to punch those values in on the installation step, which we'll cover in the next video for the WordPress install script.